Right, family. We are going to speak about the journey of making your first $10,000 wholesaling vacant land. This is going to be the hardest journey, the hardest part of your journey, because making your first $10,000 wholesaling vacant land requires you to take action. So all that YouTube, all them courses, all them books, them podcasts, now it's time to see what's up. Now you got to apply it. You could continue to study, but all these books you read, they don't mean nothing, not a zilch, if you don't go ahead and apply it. That's the reason making your first 10K is the hardest part of the land journey, because you have to actually take action. You actually have to make mistakes. You actually have to learn by failure. But once you get over that, now you're on your journey. Now you're like, okay, now you're able to make your first 10K. Now going from your first 10K to your first 100, ooh, that was a toughie. That was a little tougher, because now we couldn't just be on hustle mode. You can make your first 10K, you could get blessed with a 10K deal and you there already. But now to get to your first 100K, it usually takes a little more skill. You're gonna have to start putting systems in place. You're gonna have to start keeping track of numbers. You're gonna have to start understanding what your marketing expenses are every month and see what's working and what's not. And you're gonna have to try new things. So now when you're in the business, after you made your first 10K, which means that you took action, now when you watch your podcast and you watch your interviews and YouTube and things of that nature, you can apply what you learned because you're in the business. If you're watching it and you haven't took action yet, you just learning, but you can't apply it because you didn't even take the first step yet. So now that we know that, we can go ahead and figure out, how do we get to our first 100K wholesaling vacant land? From my experience, it's about the systems. So instead of just blindly doing things, not keeping track of numbers, now I'm operating as a business owner. I know what my marketing expenses are. And even if I don't close a deal that month, I understand I have to be consistent. And if it's $1,000, I got to keep spending that $1,000 in marketing expenses. Another thing is, are you ready to hire another member to the team? And usually some people do it too quick. Some people close a deal and they scale and they get a whole call center and things of that nature, which is cool. It just wasn't my vision. And I could only speak about what I've been through and what I've done, because if I speak about things I have not done, that's called fraudulent, and I will not participate in that buffoonery. Now that we got the systems, we're able to see what's working and what's not. We're able to track something called key performance indicators, and we're able to double down on what's working, copy and paste, and we're able to stop what's not working. After months of data, not just 1 month, but months. Then from there, family, once you got that down, if you choose to hire a virtual assistant or team up with somebody, then you're able to go ahead and find out what their strengths are, what your strengths are, so you guys can go ahead and figure out how to get that ball rolling to reach that $100,000. But I'll tell you that doing it with a team is the best way. I personally feel if I would have hired a virtual assistant a little bit sooner, then I would have been able to reach these numbers sooner. But it's okay, because the journey is perfect and I'm exactly where I need to be. I lack nothing and I have everything I need to be successful. All glory to God. So yes, family, reaching your first $100,000 is tough. But once you start to apply it, from $100,000 to your first M, it's a little bit easier in my experience. I encourage you to continue to strive, to continue to see failures as an opportunity to learn what not to do. Trials and tribulations are an opportunity to build your faith and endurance, and to continue to grow and learn, and remember that we are lifelong students. So making that first 10K means a lot, because it means you actually bet on yourself and took action. And making your first 100K means that you actually continued to take action and continued to fail, because there's no way you're gonna make your first $100,000 without failure. If you did, I want to have a conversation with you. You're amazing. But it's highly unlikely. So I encourage you guys, family, it's possible. The land business changed my life. I made my first 10,000, 100,000, million from wholesaling vacant land. And I've been able to travel. I've been able to do amazing things for my family and my friends. I've been able to show the people I grew up with that there is a different way. You know, I used to do things that I don't even want to speak about because they weren't good. But yeah, I'm just grateful for the journey, family. Take action, or else you won't keep watching people win. Don't you want to win? I want you to win. So let's do it. Take action. Let's fail with each other, and let's keep growing, family. So I hope this encouraged you to take action to make your first 10K, and to continue to take action and to put systems together to make your first 100K. It's a journey. Enjoy it and keep persevering, family. Remember, all glory to God, no matter what happens during the good and the bad times. Peace.